Have you ever suspected a husband and a wife who had children with them somewhere? Burglars nowadays follow some different tactics in stealing by using children as a means of distracting their victims. Who would even doubt a father's intentions if his son was around? Today's video will show you that some parents could be bad examples for their children. The mother's behavior reflected her family's moral corruption and psychological instability. Be sure to subscribe to Did You Know and hit that bell so you never miss an upload from us. Also, leave a like right now. Thomas Hendricks, an old 92-year-old Navy veteran, was walking a family through his house to show them the place when suddenly the mother, Heather Weldon, excused herself to go to the bathroom. The woman was oblivious to the presence of a security camera that was filming her and her family with all their footsteps and actions. Hence, Heather opened the old man's wallet, counted the cash, and stole the money. Fortunately, she was caught on camera for her robbery. Thomas Hendricks was not living alone in that house. His caretaker, Neil Deloche, lived with him, but he was not there when the robbery happened. However, Deloche had insight and felt that there was something wrong, even though he did not know that there was a family there with the old man. His first gut instinct urged him to check the security cameras as he watched the videos. Guess what? The woman was caught on camera stealing the money. Deloche told WIS-TV that he was anxious that the old man did not know this family, and what was more shocking was the family's daring attitude in entering the house and stealing the money, and supposedly they should have guessed that there were security cameras everywhere. Deloche felt that they were dangerous and unexpected. What made them so sure that they would not get caught or punished? Pay attention to this part because it is mind-blowing and awkward. When the story went viral and people started commenting on it, Heather Weldon revealed her identity and admitted that she was that woman that the security camera caught, but the whole situation was a huge misunderstanding. She added that she spoke with Thomas Hendricks and they fixed the problem. Do you think people accepted her excuse? Certainly, they did not forgive her for her evil and sly intentions. They replied to her in anger and fury. It seemed like Thomas Hendricks had many fans and supporters. People were not convinced at all that this was a misunderstanding. They ironically asked how the money would jump to her bra if she did not mean to take it. People were sarcastic and mocked the narrow-minded woman that justified her crime. Everyone agreed that she should be sent to prison and get punished for taking advantage of an old man. Some other people believed that her husband played a big role in the act of robbery too and should be blamed. He must have been distracting the old man until his wife ran away with her doing. What is more, people were also concerned about this man and woman's children's psychology, for indeed they had been raised up to a morally deteriorated mom and dad. Child Services had to investigate about those two criminals to make sure that they did not engage their children in such immoral acts. People's comments on social media grew angrier every day because they sympathized with the vulnerable old man who did not deserve to be fooled and scammed from such people. How ugly and inhumane. People are becoming more wicked and emotionless these days. We barely see the elders getting some respect from other people. Instead, they are made fun of, taken for granted, scammed, taken advantage of, deceived, undermined, and humiliated for their old age from a bunch of irresponsible adults and teens. Scammers think that it is okay to fool an old man or an old woman, plus, it's easier because they are not updated about how chaotic the world has become. They think the elders live in their own private shell that prevents them from suspecting other people's bad intentions. Well, it is so sad to mention that there are people who underestimate the elders' way of thinking and how their minds function. This is not a general case, by the way. We are just restricting our video to criminals and thieves who pick and choose their victims with some certain characteristics. For example, their old age. Perhaps they think that old people would be too slow to notice that they got robbed and it would take forever to call 911? I do not really understand how those people think. After watching this video, please raise your elders' awareness. Warn them seriously and open their eyes to the fact that they might fall for the scammers' traps like what happened to Thomas Hendricks. After all they did to us, we need to repay them for their goodness and kindness by simply protecting them and giving them a good advice to keep them safe and secured. A kindly reminder, a lot of old people do not use the internet or watch YouTube videos. However, it would be very nice of you to tell them yourself about the content of our video and give them this video story as an example.